Cobra Kai is an American martial arts comedy drama series, and it features a lot of notable fighters. For example, the likes of Chozen Taguchi, Mike Barnes, etc. Fans of the show have tried to rank the characters based on their fighting skills. Well, that is just not going to work. Also, the show hints that Mike Barnes is just as skilled as Chozen. Watch this video to the end for details. First up, Cobra Kai mocks your power levels arguments. Since the first season, Cobra Kai has been the subject of debates about which fighter is the best. But the program has disproved the power level justification's validity. Cobra Kai Season 5 contains some of the show's best fights, even without a tournament. These included battles between the sensei and the pupils. Cobra Kai has featured enough conflicts for viewers to choose who they believe to be the show's most formidable fighters. However, it is impossible to rank the Cobra Kai combatants using a perfect algorithm. The sensei lists the victories and defeats of Robby, Miguel, and Hawk, probably Cobra Kai's 3 greatest fighters, toward the conclusion of Season 5 of Cobra Kai, when Johnny must select one soldier to represent Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang in the qualifications for the Sekai Taikai. For instance, Johnny points out that although Hawk was the current champion, the outcome of his match with Robby was debatable. Johnny's combat record summary sounded exactly like every argument that attempts to determine who Cobra Kai's strongest fighter is, and Johnny demonstrated that such statements are fruitless because he was unable to come up with a conclusive response. Here's why Cobra Kai's power levels will never be consistent. Johnny also talks about how Miguel defeated Robby, even though the outcome was debatable. Johnny understood that it was hard to determine who was the strongest after remembering that Robby had also defeated Miguel once and that Miguel had once defeated Hawk. The fighting in Cobra Kai serves the plot, not the other way around, like every fight in the Karate Kid flicks. As a result, much more is at risk in Cobra Kai fights than determining the strongest fighter. For instance, in the Robby vs. Hawk fight after Cobra Kai Season 4, 2 characters search for who they were after being wronged by their former sensei. The previous demonstration of how severe the rivalry between Daniel and Cobra Kai had grown was the Miguel vs. Robby school fight after Cobra Kai Season 2. Another illustration is Sam vs. Devon from Cobra Kai Season 5, where Sam LaRusso finally understood why she was fighting. The Cobra Kai storyline, not who is the strongest fighter, will determine how each battle turns out in each of those situations. However, Cobra Kai Sekai Taikai can settle who the most potent fighter is. Cobra Kai has refrained from stating unequivocally who the greatest fighter on the program is. Still, the Sekai Taikai competition may help restore Cobra Kai's power level disputes. The Sekai Taikai will be a global competition for which Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do Fang have already been selected. It will be far more ambitious than the All Valley and the anticipated plot for Cobra Kai Season 6. The Sekai Taikai victor would have competed against the most outstanding pupils from Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, as well as from around the globe, earning them the title of Cobra Kai's best fighter. The Sekai Taikai will choose one Cobra Kai character or dojo as the champion, but that won't change the fact that the first 5 seasons of Cobra Kai decided to withhold information about the show's strength levels. Because of this, it is much simpler to forecast who will win the Sekai Taikai based on the story's questions than it is to do so using fighting records. We don't yet know which other bouts Cobra Kai Season 6 will include or which of the main Cobra Kai characters will emerge victorious from the worldwide competition. Next up, Cobra Kai hints Mike Barnes is as skilled as Chozen. How though? Cobra Kai Season 5 made a surprising action sequence that suggested Mike Barnes was just as skillful as Chozen. It would, at least for any city, be a great character to be on par with the antagonist from the Karate Kid Part 2, especially in light of how talented Chozen is. His battles with Daniel and Silver prove his martial arts prowess. Surprisingly, Mike Barnes, played by Sean Kanan in Cobra Kai Season 5, Episode 3's third battle with Chozen, fared pretty well. He even succeeded in hitting Chozen, and he never seemed to be at a disadvantage during the fight. Both characters were in an uncertain position to win when Daniel broke it up. Though it was unclear who would win, the manner of the encounter suggested that Barnes and Chozen possess somewhat comparable abilities. That might initially sound improbable, yet it's not impossible. After all, Barnes was undoubtedly Daniel's best challenger throughout the 3 films that make up the Karate Kid. So how exactly were Mike Barnes' fighting skills in Karate Kid 3? It's critical to remember that Daniel was never able to outperform Mike Barnes in the Karate Kid trilogy's narrative, although he did defeat Barnes in the 1985 All Valley Karate Tournament. Terry Silver's retaliation-driven instruction was ultimately the main factor in his success. To cause Daniel as much suffering as possible, Silver gave him the directive to keep Daniel in the battle until the very end. That's why he purposefully missed a few opportunities to defeat Daniel, because Barnes allowed the bout to end in sudden death, where Daniel received the 1 point he required to win. This tactic ultimately resulted in Barnes losing. So, why might Mike Barnes be one of Cobra Kai's best fighters? Chozen appeared to defeat everyone before him, even Daniel, because he trained in karate for decades, while others took breaks. It's also plausible that Barnes made some advancements. Although he might no longer be karate's bad boy, Barnes seems to have maintained his physical fitness. Even though the character was busy running his furniture company, he may have kept up with his training based on how quickly he recovered when Chozen attacked. Barnes' martial arts prowess wasn't as valuable for the Cobra Kai Season 5 finale as it might have been because of the character's prolonged unconsciousness. He could contribute significantly when the show is revived. If Barnes does return, there's at least a chance that Cobra Kai Season 6 will see him work together continuously to build on his alliance with Johnny, Daniel, and Chozen. The children's chances of winning the Sekai Taikai will increase if they are trained by 4 senseis who possess exceptional competence. Next, Cobra Kai Season 6 has 3 perfect candidates to win the Sekai Taikai. Even though Cobra Kai Season 6 is still a long way off, the program already has 3 ideal contenders for the Sekai Taikai. Following the All-Valley Karate Tournament, which had 2 iterations, one in Season 1 and the other in Season 2, Cobra Kai is now expanding its universe with the Sekai Taikai. This World Championship was established in Season 5 and will likely be the primary plot in Season 6. It is feasible to forecast who will win the Sekai Taikai by considering the outcomes of the 2 All-Valley tournaments and the character arcs shown in Cobra Kai Season 5. Firstly, if Robby wins the Sekai Taikai, it will honor his character development. Robby Keene lost twice after making the All-Valley Finals 2 times in a row. Robby wasn't prepared to prevail in either of those situations from the story's perspective. Robby again did not know why he was fighting in Cobra Kai Season 4. The events of Cobra Kai Season 5 have finished Robby's redemption arc, which was alluded to in the Season 4 finale of Cobra Kai. Johnny, Daniel, Sam, and Miguel are among the people around him with whom Robby now has a better rapport. Robby now understands why he is fighting for the first time since Cobra Kai's inception. Robby is thus the ideal choice to take home the Sekai Taikai. Sam winning the Sekai Taikai pays off her Season 5 arc. Sam LaRusso, another prominent Cobra Kai figure who has never claimed the All-Valley, was defrauded of the championship in Cobra Kai Season 4 when Terry Silver set up Tori to triumph. After losing the All-Valley, Sam was unsure of her next move, and it took the whole of Cobra Kai Season 5 for the character to rediscover who she was. Sam's victory over Cobra Kai in the Sekai Taikai qualifiers was a satisfying end to her Season 5 storyline. Still, Sam has never won a competition while being one of the best fighters on the program, so winning the Sekai Taikai would be appropriate for the character. Miguel winning the Sekai Taikai makes Cobra Kai go full circle. Miguel winning the Sekai Taikai would make even more sense if Cobra Kai Season 6, which Netflix has not yet confirmed, turns out to be the series' final season. Cobra Kai was shaped by the friendship between Johnny and Miguel and how they supported one another in growing as individuals. Since then, Daniel LaRusso's former allies and enemies have gained control of the show, which was a logical evolution, but it can no longer continue. Cobra Kai would complete a circle if Miguel made it to the Sekai Taikai finals and won. We have come to the end of the video. We can't wait for Cobra Kai Season 6. What other shows do you want us to feature? Please inform us in the comments section. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.